This is Deductor, continuing the Lone Wolf Series 2 playthrough. In the previous video, I fought a sea of tents that I did not take seriously, and as a result, I lost another character, that Raider, which was very unfortunate because he had the huge trait. He was not the best character, but I still shouldn't have lost him purely from a tactical perspective. I was not expecting that. And the responsibility rests solely with me. I made a number of critical mistakes in that fight. The most important thing is never play serious fights in Battle Brothers when tired. I was pretty tired and I was not paying attention and just clicking buttons because I expected to win easily. And we should have if I were paying closer attention. That character, he had Battle Forge, but I could have done a number of things to save him. The most important thing is he should only engage one enemy at a time. What I should do is wait to see who the Orc Warriors fight, and then send him to sort of flank one guy, preferably the Orc Warlord, and with his mace, as long as he hits, that enemy will be so debuffed that there is nothing to worry about. However, I foolishly sent him charging forward by himself, got himself surrounded by 3 orcs, including one on elevation. It's not a surprise he got slaughtered. A more subtle mistake is I could have given him better armor, like this sellsword armor. He had a 220 armor, and even that would have made a difference. He almost certainly would have lived if I gave him just slightly better armor. But yeah, it's disappointing. Never play when you are tired. I feel like I make so many more mistakes when I am. There was also some issues with that character not having a good perk points, and I wasn't sure what to do with him. And I ended up making him kind of a jack of all trades. Well, he wasn't a jack of all trades, but he didn't have the critical perk. I always thought he should be a polearm guy in the back, and then he would use quick hands to swap to a mace or something like that. But I wasn't planning the build very carefully. So anyway, there were many mistakes made in that fight. And so I took a break, and now I am more focused, and I will not treat these orcs with such contempt. I feel like in many campaigns I've played, there comes a point around this time or maybe a little later when you face like 10 orc warriors, and I don't always take them very seriously, but this is a nice reminder for myself to always take these fights very seriously. I consider turning back, but you know what? Let's push forward. I might start assigning some of these talent points. Also, that character, if he had Colossus, he might have lived. It's not clear. It was a lot of bleed. But Colossus definitely would have helped. He may or may not have lived if he had Colossus. It's possible. There was one other very subtle thing I could have done that I should have considered. So I forgot about how bleed works, but if you bleed to death, there is a 100% chance of death. But if I had just intentionally moved him and an orc hit him, and there's a chance he might get struck down. And if he's struck down, I could fix his permanent injury. First of all, it may not even matter. It could be like a missing ear or whatever. And second of all, even if it's bad, there's an item in the game that can restore any permanent injuries. So at this point, any sort of day 100 monolith is more or less off the table with the loss of that character. Unless I head back, find a good recruit soon, use the training hall, and really, it's possible to power a guy up to 11 within maybe 30-ish days if you get lucky with fights and so forth. It's definitely possible. You would have to find the right recruit on time. But I don't really care about that challenge. That was never to go with this playthrough. It's about making my guys look beautiful. And plus I'm banning so many like builds with knowing Adrenaline Recover Indomitable. Just Adrenaline Recover by itself is already like ridiculously strong. I'm barely even taking Indomitable in this campaign. I don't think Indomitable would have helped him much. I mean, he would have lived, but so it would have helped him there, but assuming I had remembered to pop it. Anyway, let's head out. I want to go to Adventurer's End. Let's see what that is. If it's too tough, I'll avoid fighting it, but it may not be too tough, and we might be able to fight it. 7 Unhodes. Interesting. How are my men looking? Little injured. I have exactly 1 Indomitable. 7 Unhodes. Where should I fight them? The forest is honestly not a bad place necessarily to fight them. Let me pause here to reorganize my company. Alright, I reorganized the company. I'm not going to run from this fight, but it is a serious fight and I learned my lesson from last time. So a couple things. Number 1, this archer, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go Throwing Mastery plus Throwing Mastery plus Bags and Belts. And the reason is you will be useful in both fights against the Undead and Chosen, where Throwing spec is supreme. Well, Undead, ideally you bring more melee, but I don't have a choice. And you will be useful in fights against other enemies, softer enemies with your bow. It's sort of an all-in build with basically no defenses outside of Nimble and arguably Overwhelm and Dodge. So you gotta be very careful. Positioning absolutely critical with this character. You cannot let him get into melee. With Supreme Initiative, we should be able to, if we count our hexes carefully, we should be okay. I'm not going to take Throwing Mastery yet, but I will definitely take Bags and Belts now, because I need it. I will put in a bandage, and I will put in a net. Next, Sir Conrad. There are 2 options here. We could go Indomitable or Shield Mastery. Indomitable will reduce total damage taken and is extremely significant and prevents knockback. I think we just need it against the Unhodes. We can deal with Shield Mastery later. Now I have 2 characters with Indomitable, which will help significantly. This Farmhand is looking, he's got good fatigue level up, so he's probably going Battleforge. However, his hit points are too low, so Colossus and plus 1 more hit point level will help. Even if you don't go Battleforge, if you aren't going Nimble, Colossus makes a ton of sense. None of these perk points here make sense yet. I don't know if I actually go Quick Hands on you. There's a lot that's unclear. And I might even go something like Pathfinder. Recover might not even be necessary. And I don't think I need anything else. We gotta be careful with you. This Thief, the last perk point. I thought about this for a while. Executioner is very solid to do more damage against the Barbarians. In fact, if I done this correctly, ideally I would have a high initiative carrier do Crippling Strikes and then a lower initiative character do Executioner. Still possible though. I would just wait. I would do the Crippling Strikes. I would wait with you and then do the Crippling Strikes here and then have this Archer proc Executioner, and really, you know, it's reversed than what it should be, but it can still be okay. The so what else do we get? The Relentless is interesting because it combos with Dodge, but more importantly, I consider Relentless an offensive trait. The real use of it is to consistently be able to go first ahead of most enemies. And being able to throw or reposition first is very strong as well. I don't think it's bad. In fact, I think it can be really good. It's in fact almost better on characters whose initiative is not sky high. So you have a better chance of going ahead of certain enemies. But I think I'm going to go Pathfinder on you because the positioning of the throwers matter a great deal. And I want the most possible tactical flexibility with you, even in bad terrain. This Houndmaster, let's go Colossus. If you do survive, I keep you. Nimble makes sense. And I don't think you're good enough, so let's get Gifted. Help out immediately. Your fatigue is too low, we gotta patch that up. Alright, so that's that. Ideally, my characters use the regular pike. They do slightly more damage against unarmored enemies. I've assigned all the perk points that matter. This monk, I mean, really what you should do is Adrenaline, Recover, Indomitable. But since I can't do that, Taunt makes sense. It's not going to help me in this fight. Gifted is even decent. I can have more hit points, fatigue, and defense, always solid. Nothing else really makes too much sense here, and I might need a taunt against Necro Savants. So, no reason to assign that perk point. The Fisherman, despite the fact that you use a cleaver, has nimble and decent defenses, and I might need you to tank. You don't have Indomitable, but it can still be okay. Plus, you got your arming sword, so you can contribute some damage. Our damage is going to come from our Spearman, who actually has terrible defenses. Spears do nothing against Unholds, but the Mace does. You have reasonable attack. So the idea is to try to fight 1 or 2 Unholds at a time. Use a combination of the Axe and the Mace to kill them. Tank the rest. As soon as you kill even 1 or 2 Unholds, the fight becomes a lot easier. So the critical turns are going to be the first ones where we fight them. We have nets, so that is promising. So definitely got options here. And I am going to just fight 1 man down, but we will be okay. Whips are surprisingly good in this fight. I should give you a net, now that I think about it. I don't know if the dagger is doing anything for you. In fact, I should give you 2. Nah, you might... Your fatigue is too low. Let me give you slightly worse armor on the head. This is fine. I think I give you 2 nuts. We're not going to go in with the cleaver a lot, but whips are quite devastating against the Unholds. I mean, they have resilient, but it still does a lot of damage. Alright, this seems solid. So, this type of battle setup I don't usually do because I wasn't considering fights very serious. This is a serious one. And for the orc fight, if I'd done something like this, there's like no way I could have possibly lose someone. I very carefully planned it out. Shouldn't. This is the best remaining armor I have. This. Oh, also we really got to get Sir Conrad that noble mail, but this is a serious fight. I can't have him equip his usual setup. I need to maximize that nimble bonus. Alright. You have the best possible nimble bonus, and you have super heavy armor. I don't think this mail attachment's gonna do much. I would want to give you something else anyway. Is there a mail attachment I can add to someone else? This armor, maybe? Sure, how does this look? Not great. I don't like this look. I like the metal pauldron look the best. Yeah, but sure, why not? Alright. Do I need a mushroom? Actually, a mushroom might be very useful in this fight. More than a shield. I'm going to put it on my polearm guy who has the best potential for mass damage. Alright, cool. Let's get this started. I ain't afraid. Let's analyze the battlefield. We want to avoid the high ground. These choke points can be real promising. For instance, if I put Indomitable Tank here, stab them, but I won't be able to do enough damage is the problem. Let's just see what they do first. A forest can be good for us. It often can end up splitting the Unholds. There's 7 of them, so we see 4. I'm gonna pause here to ponder my move. Alright, I have the basic plan here. My monk will tank the northern section. Hopefully there's like 3 of them up there. You can handle it. In the south, I'm gonna send this fisherman here to try to draw some of them down. You can tank them for quite a while. Just adrenaline and recover and shield wall by itself will allow you to tank for some time, even without Indomitable. In the middle, I'm going to put Sir Conrad here. They're gonna charge like this. A couple might end up here, and then we smash them with our two-handers. Hopefully some of them peel off here. If we can get 2 or 3 here, and then 2 or 3 here, and then 2 or 3 here, that would be ideal. We smash the middle, then we'll send off a squad here and a squad north, and that should be that. Now that I have the plan, we will execute it. I wanted to concentrate all the damage in the middle. It's gotta be careful about this positioning. So this location is okay. If you get knocked back, this is in a safe direction. Actually, I know what I should do. Let's move you here and just end the turn. I might need a bit of the old overwhelm here. I have Pathfinder, so let's put you in a tactically flexible position, perhaps like that. Same here. You also have Pathfinder. Bit of the tactical flexibility is good. You're vulnerable. I'll keep you in the back there. I have a necklace that makes me immune to stuns, which could come in quite handy. Let's see what they do. One of them at least should charge here. Know what that one's doing. Good. Go off. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one more in the fog there somewhere. Let's see if... Let's see if these two charge. I really want to know that. If I'm Indomitable now and they charge, they might knock me back. If they knock me back here, it would be really bad. I could go here, Indomitable. That'd be interesting. But I kind of want them to come through like this. No reason not to. I mean, we say fatigue, it doesn't matter, but we have enough fatigue for now. Let's see what they do. 1, 2, 3. Back you up 1. These shots don't accomplish much. This is a long fight. I'll just end the turn here. Same here. That's more or less what I expected. This one should go here. Let's see if we can't draw you off. 1, 2, 3. I actually don't know how these things work in Force. Let's find out. I'm gonna put you here and see if he charges and stuns me from 2 hexes away. I don't think they have Pathfinder. I'm not gonna bother shield welding and attacking. I need all my fatigue here. This is not the turn to start shield welding just yet. We still have supreme defenses and nimble. Nothing to be worried about. This one shouldn't be able to charge. And he'll end up here. Can't go there because you could do 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go here. Should be safe. And you put you here, so you go here. Even if it's not safe, the Houndmaster is the expendable one. Farmhand is not. Nah, that's where I should put the, no, the archer should go here. You can say, okay, so I should actually go here. Yeah, that's fine. We wasted a bit of positioning time. It's not a big deal. We can wait. Yep, this is what I was talking about with the whip. He'll need to net these things. Ah, he doesn't like getting whipped. I'm not going here. Why would I do that? I want them to come in. Oh, I missed. 83%. That's not great. Remember, I'm indomitable. They can't throw me. Let's wait a little bit. Same thing, I don't need a net yet. Let's see what they do. This is critical. Okay, so they can double move and charge me. Good to know. This is... Oh, they have Pathfinder? I gotta look this up. I legitimately thought they did not have Pathfinder. Turn done, axing 1 turn. So I'm gonna wait for you to move up to get the maximum surround bonus. Yeah, yes, do that, Mr. Unhold. I'll take it. He's rolling on 8%, which is nothing. I might have to adrenaline to hit you. That was a bad miss. In fact, but let's wait. Let's wait and see what happens. Seems like a good fight for the mushroom. Gotta pop that indomitable again. See what he does. Let's switch to our real weapon. My indomitable. I could go here, but what if you charge me? That would be bad. I could move you here. Well, I kind of... A master can go. I don't think you have enough movement. Nice. If I move you here, he's gonna charge from here or here. How many AP does my fisherman have? All? I could double back here. That seems good. If he charges me, okay, I'm gonna stay put of all things. Just one, huh? I kinda wanna lure you a little closer. No reason to adrenaline now. Remember, they can charge twice. You're gonna move up and hit. I'm just gonna stand here. No reason to do anything else. I can moving and overwhelm you once. That seems okay. Ah, interesting. 8 turns. If you knock me back, you could get up on my face, which I do not want. Don't really see a reason to use a net here. Okay, if I miss, I'm just gonna fall back. It's fine. I have indomitable. Let's kill this one. I'm gonna wait on you. 5%. I like that. Yep. Now I have to go up and tank you for sure. I can't let you rush my lines here. Wait. Might need that. I'm definitely getting indomitable again. My axe might just kill you. That axe is sexy. Wow. Well, no reason to waste a killing frenzy. Don't see any need for adrenaline. That Unho doesn't like it. He saw his buddy get killed here. Gonna shield wall this. Oh, he can't even attack. Do like the mace here and to just kill you. You can shield wall for quite some time. Let's let him attack first. If I move an adrenaline, it's not great. But if I wait for him to attack, I can move twice in a row in case I do need something like that. A little bit of the bleed does not hurt either. A little bit of the old overwhelm. Okay, he's done. Let's see what the other Unhodes do, huh? They're sticking around there. Probably move and hit. 11%. Wow, that's shockingly good. You knock me back. Wouldn't be great. Maybe I should have stood my tank a little farther away. So now we split the squad in two. One to deal with each Unhold. Remember, there's no Indomitable here. There is Indomitable up there. You want to be careful. There's two more out there. Let's see what you do first. 10%, that's shockingly high. 70 defense, really? What's Sir Conrad's defense that they were rolling only 8%? 59, that's weird. Oh, he had a debuff. Right, of course. I feel like we put the mace guy here. Get adrenaline and go. Just want to start doing damage. Sir Conrad should recover because I might need all your fatigue. Is there anyone I can get up in the face of this Unhold? Myself, I guess. I think the way the hits... Well, Sir Conrad's attack is pretty low. So, we do that. I think the way it works is the character with the highest initiative always takes the attack first. But he's got a dagger. His melee isn't great. So... Here. Yep. Nice. Double chop for the kill. My initiative is pretty supreme. So... should be able to go first again next turn. This one. Just start laying to it. Can't risk him knocking me back. We've got Indomitable. Let's position you here. The nasty miss. Go fight that one. Might be able to kill it. That was not great. Axing 10 turns. Okay, good, good, good. Well, now I definitely need the shield wall here. Gonna wait on you. Yeah, and I don't think a net would do much. Just gonna set ourselves up for next turn. If that hit, that would have been a completely different story. Our butcher might take an injury here or something. It's not a big deal. Wow. That one is quite lucky. You have Indomitable, right? I mean, he should definitely get hit. Yep. But your armor is very good. Indomitable. Quick hands. Next turn we go for the big chop. We really even see the need to adrenaline that. Do see the need to adrenaline here. Might need the fatigue. I'm not gonna swing. I'm gonna sit Sir Conrad here in case another one charges Drew. This one's gonna die, but I'll save the fatigue. Could come in handy. There we go. That's better. You're dazed. You shouldn't be able to do much to us. Okay, that guy's in that hidden hex. Really need to hunt some more barbarians. 4, 1, 2, 3. There's one more out there somewhere. What are my odds of killing you in time before you regen? Pretty bad, so I'll wait. I need to wait. Oh, or you just panic. Need to recover. I can just swing with this axe. No need to risk the miss. There's that unhood there. Why don't we just let him charge me? And take a round recovering. I'm gonna stay put just in case there's one more. Reposition. Let's fall back. This is what I mean, like when I plan the fights carefully. Should not be possible to lose. That one can charge me, it's fine. That's fine, I'm not stunned, and he put himself in range to die. Where is the last one? Is he running? I don't like that. I'm not gonna let you run. You have valuable pelts. 98. 93. We'll wait for a bit more surround bonus. Get the kill on the farmhand there. 82. We can get a bit more surround bonus. Let's do a bit of the recover. Alright. Oh, there you are, buddy. Don't run. I might net you. Oh boy. Let's wait for a bit of the surround bonus. $95. Oh yeah. Why risk the unhood going first? That adrenaline, pretty strong. No, Mr. Unhood. Why would you run? Can't let that happen. I could adrenaline, but it still wouldn't catch you. No, no, no. Can't have you running. I want all your valuable pelts. Oh, I forgot I had Pathfinder even. Let's do it like this. 1, 2, 3. I could technically adrenaline you up, but I think there's a safer way to do this. Oh, you want to wait. Beautiful. That's the... I'll just move you in and then Yeah. Get some guys to flank. This will make sure you can't run. Alright, I mean, there's no real point in recording this. I've already won. So I will just end the, pause the video here. Alright, beat that fight, taking only a few minor hits to our armor. Got a lot of nice loot. Can toss some of these ancient dead shield I don't want. I actually kind of need a strange meat now for this food. But yeah, great fight. Lots of experience, lots of drops, unhoed, supposedly dangerous, but if you prepare well for them, and level ups of course, how appropriate. On my sellsword, I was gonna go like this so I can get anticipation. And if I put one more level, you have 20. I'm not even sure anticipation is correct, but I just want to do it. You have one more perk point. Not sure what that is yet. Don't have to assign it right now. Probably recover. We'll see. You haven't needed it yet, though. Yeah, nice work. Well, this is a good place to pause the video. Thank you for watching. Until next time.